Hello everyone, welcome to this Hatha yoga class. Try to make your environment peaceful, so turn off any music, television, try to have the whole space for just yourself, so to prevent any distractions from the outside. And we will mainly focus on backward bends, so get ready your shoulders and hips, and let's start. Just stand in front of your mat. Actually, no. Sit down and lie back down on your back. Pull up your legs for full foot. Put your hands on your stomach and just breathe. Try to arrive to the here and now. Try to hear all the voices around you. Try to feel the temperature. Try to feel the rhythmic movement of your body as you breathe. And now slowly move all your attention to your breathing. Observe how you breathe now. Which muscles do you use to breathe? How long does it take to inhale and exhale? And now, start breathing using only your stomach. Your hands are on your stomach, so you can feel with every inhale your stomach expands circularly, and every exhale it retracts circularly. Don't try to push only upwards. Try to breathe into the back of your stomach first, then to the sides, and then to the top. Try to relax. Try to make it as natural as possible. Try to remember this breathing, since this is the one we won't use at all during backward bends. After the next exhale, start breathing into your rib cage. You can move your hands to the sides of your rib cages, index finger upwards, thumb downwards, and try to feel every inhale. You try to expand it, you try to push away your hands, your fingers, backwards, sides, and upwards as well. So breathe first to the back, then the sides, then upwards. You can notice that with every inhale, your belly button moves a little bit inwards and upwards, and with every exhale, the opposite. This is the breathing we will use for backward bends. And after the next exhale, put your hand, one of your hands is enough, to the top of your chest and try to breathe under this area. This will probably be a shorter duration breathing. And after the next exhale, let it go. Put down your hands next to you and just breathe naturally. Slowly blinking, open your eyes if they have been closed. Roll to one of your sides and slowly push yourself up. And arrive into hands and knees. Elevate the base of your palm a few times. And start circling above your palms. The palms should be under the shoulder. And circle above them with your torso. Try to feel all the parts of your palm as the weight changes on them. Other direction as well. And slowly stop. Move your body backwards a little. Put down the back of your palm. And don't put any weight on it. Just let it be for a second. And now get back into hands and knees. And start a soft marjorie. Tilt your pelvis backwards. Then one by one, your vertebrates push them upwards as much as you can with an exhale. And with an inhale, do the opposite. So tilt your pelvis first forwards and let your vertebrates follow it one by one. And start moving forwards and backwards. With an inhale, you move forwards. With an exhale, you move backwards. And with the next exhale, arrive into Yoga Mudra. Just sit on your heels and stretch forward with your hands. Try to stretch backwards with your sitting bones and forwards with your chest. Try to make your back as long as possible. And now slowly move your hands to one of your sides and try to breathe into the stretching side. And now move back to the middle and move to the other side. And try to breathe into the stretching side. And try to stretch backwards with your sitting bones towards the opposite heel. And move back to the middle. And slowly push upwards and arrive back into hands and knees, and do a slow shoulder circling. So first backwards, try to feel your shoulder blades move, slide on your back. So when you let in your chest, when you let your chest down, then your shoulder blades are close to the spine. Then you let them slide down on your back, push out, then the shoulder blades move to the side, and try to make this as continuous as possible. And opposite direction. Now the shoulder blades slide upwards when they are close to the spine and slide downwards when they are far away from the spine. Okay, relax. Stretch one leg. Stretch backwards with the heel. Stretch the other. And stretch both. Arrive into plank. Push your palms into the ground. And put down your knees. And chest and chin as forward as possible. And push forward. Arrive into cobra. Hands next to the floating ribs. Flex your buttocks a little so that your pelvis tilts backwards. Stretch backwards and towards each other with your elbows. Stretch backwards with your feet and forwards with your chest. And relax. Get back into hands and knees and elevate your pelvis. Arrive into mountain. Push your hands into the ground and start stepping alternately with your legs. Make it comfortable. And slowly stop and push your hands. Try to get comfortable in mountain and stretch backwards with your sitting bones. And now step forward with your right foot next to your right hand. I'll show it like this. Push your hind foot into the ground so the weight comes off your knee. If the pressure is too much on your knee, you can put a towel under it. And start circling with your hip. And other direction. Don't make this circling fast. Try to make it go to the limit, but don't stretch it too much yet. Try to feel it. Try to feel your limits. Okay, slowly stop. And try to close your heel to your buttocks. And flex your feet backwards. Make a pipe with it. Check mark. And put it down. Stretch. Put it down again and elevate your torso. You can now put something under your knee if it's very hard, the ground, like a towel. Push down your knee and pull forward, and push down your front foot and pull it backwards. Pull towards each other, the two. Tilt your pelvis backwards. You can flex your buttocks a little to make sure that happens. And just keep up this force a little. And slowly like this, you can move forward a little, but now let go. Don't push your knee anymore. Just try to move forward and push your foot in the back. And stretch with your hands upwards. And try to pull your hands backwards, palms facing towards each other, and with the chest forwards. So stretch forward with your chest and pull your hands backwards, while making the shoulder blades come to the side completely. And slowly relax. Bend forward a little. And move forward again. Now grab your leg with your right hand. Keep it closed to your buttocks and start moving your hip forwards. Only go as far as it doesn't elevate from your buttocks. And keep breathing softly, continuously. If you're gasping for air, then you're doing too much. The muscles also need to be relaxed to be stretching, so don't stress them too much. And slowly go back. Gently put your leg down. Stretch forward a little. This is not stretching now, this is just relaxing. And move back your torso. Stretch your hind leg. And step backwards with your right. Arrive into plank again. Put down your knees, chest and chin. Push forward. And arrive into mountain. Focus inwards. Try to feel the difference between your two sides. And then let go and just relax. Now step forward with your left leg next to your left hand. Push your hind foot into the ground so you take off weight of your knee and start circling with your hip. And do it in the other direction as well. And relax. And close your heel to your buttocks with its own strength. Flex your foot upwards. And slowly put it down, toes down, and flex. Like this, like this. And put it down, and elevate your torso. Try to make 90 degrees everywhere. Push down your knee, pull forward, push down your foot, pull backwards. Tilt your pelvis backwards, flex your buttocks, especially your right one. And now let go of the force and slowly start moving forwards, but keep your hind foot pressed downwards very hard now. And you can stretch upwards and stretch forward with your chest and pull your hands backwards, palms facing to each other. And slowly move back. Bend forward a little. And move into the middle again. Grab your foot, your hind foot with your left hand. Close it to your buttocks. And start moving forward with your hip. And only go as far as your heel doesn't elevate. Try to make the front of your thigh as long as possible. And slowly move up. Put down your foot and arrive in a comfortable forward bend. Let your thighs rest. And move back up to the front, stretch your leg, and step backwards. Put down your knees, chest and chin. Push forward, cobra. Push your pelvis into the ground, flex your buttocks. Your waist is as long as possible, so there should be no discomfort in your waist. If there is, you're doing too much. You should take back a little. And from here, push into hands and knees and up into mountain. And from here, slowly start walking up towards your hands. And from here, slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, elevate with an inhale. Find the wall. Put your hand facing downwards around the shoulder level. And I'm showing a little sideways because you can see it like this, but keep around in the same horizontal level as well. And now I'd like you to start going over under your hand and do this. And if you have that, then start moving backwards. So you need to go under your hand and do a little dance. So, again, follow, look, stretch your hand, rotate it outwards, put it down on the wall, and start going under it. That's it. You can bend your hand. If you keep it stretched, it's much more difficult. You can bend your hand and arrive in the opposite direction. And now we go from the other way around, so this way. It's like a little dance when we did when we were children. Very good. Very good. Okay. Other hand. We did 2 of this, so we will do 2 of this as well. So stretch your hand, rotate it downwards, outwards, put it to the wall, and try to go under it. And if you have that, move to the opposite direction. Other side. That's it. Okay. And do this again. Try to keep your palm all the time, stick to the wall. You can bend your knee, elbow. You can bend your elbow, but your hand shouldn't separate from the wall. Okay. Now we warmed up shoulder movement a little. Do an inhale, stretch upwards. and keep stretching upwards. Keep breathing in your rib cages. You shouldn't breathe in your stomach, as we discussed. You can't see, but you have to believe that my palms are facing towards each other. Try to move your shoulder blades, not close, but as far away from each other as possible. And keep stretching upwards. Push your feet, push your soles into the ground as well. And just keep stretching. And with an exhale, relax and bend forward comfortably. You can bend your knees. You can always bend your knees if you feel too much tension in your thigh flexors. And just rest here a little. And from here, put down your hands and slowly move backwards. Arrive into plank. And from here, put down, arrive into your belly. Put your hands next to each other, next to your body, palms facing upwards, and put your head down so it faces to one side. Just rest a little. Or you can always use this to relax, to get reconnected with your breathing. Make sure it's calm, soft. Okay, and now we will do a bhujangasana. So bring your hands next to your rib cage, floating ribs. And start stretching backwards and towards each other with your elbows. Push down your pelvis into the ground. Flex your buttocks. Put your toes together if you feel comfortable. You don't need to. It's easier if you have a little step backward, stretch backwards with your toes. Stretch forward with your chest. You can face downwards or forwards, whichever is comfortable for your neck. And slowly relax. Put your hands again to the side and now face the other direction. Now get back to the middle. Put your hands in front of you. They should face, maybe can be seen better like this. Elbows should be under the shoulder, palms facing downwards. You should flex your buttocks and push your pelvis. Tilt your pelvis backwards, so it makes your waist longer. You can flex your buttocks, that helps it push it to the ground. Put down your hands and start pulling yourself forward. Stretch forward with your chest. If you find this too easy, then you can start elevating your elbow. But keep pulling forward, keep stretching forward with your chest. If it's not comfortable for your waist, you should take back a little. Go back to the previous practice. Okay, and relax. Hands next to the body, face to the other direction. Now get back up to the middle. Put your hands under your shoulders. Start pressing your pelvis into the ground. Flex your buttocks and start stretching forward and start to straighten your elbows, your hands. Arrive into upwards facing dog. Your elbow bands should face towards each other. Pull your shoulders backwards and the chest forwards. and look upwards if it's comfortable. But only stretch forwards. Okay, and relax. Face the other direction. Now, hands staying where they are, and put your forehead in the middle. Keep pressing your pelvis again into the ground, flex your buttocks, and slowly start elevating your legs, toes touching. And if it's comfortable for your waist, then you can also start elevating your torso. Keep breathing in the chest. Push your pelvis. If this is even easy for you, then you can put your hands next to your floating ribs and stretch backwards and towards each other, like in Bhujangasana. And relax. Hands next to the body. You can start rocking your pelvis a little to the left and right, so it helps relaxing with your waist. Next practice, get back to the middle. We will stretch our hand diagonally, like this. And we will twist our whole body to the other side. I have trouble with this direction because of this. Like this. Try to keep your shoulder on the ground. And don't twist too much. And move back to the middle. And do this in the other direction. So put out your hands diagonally. Not the palm is facing downwards, but the area between your index and thumb. Index finger and thumb. And roll. If your spine cracks a few times, it's completely fine. And move back to the middle. We will do a very similar practice. Again, put out your hands diagonally, but now bend your elbow in 90 degrees. And do the same. Try to keep your shoulder on the ground and twist your body upwards. And move back to the middle. And do this with the other hand. Put out diagonally, bend it in 90 degrees, palm facing down now, and with the help of the other hand, twist your body. Try to keep your shoulder down as much as you can. And move back to the middle. And relax. Hands next to the body. Face to the side. And get back to the middle. Bend your knees and try to grab them with your hands. push. We will do Dhanurasana. Push your foot into your hands. Stretch forward and upwards with your chest. And press your foot into your hands. And try to move your toes upwards. Flex your buttocks as well. And this is kind of hard. And relax. So it's completely fine if you can only elevate it a little. And rest. And with the help of your hands, push yourself up. Arrive on your knees. Tilt your pelvis backwards, so flex your buttocks. And start stretching upwards with your torso. And twist, move your shoulder back and down. You can support your pelvis in the back. And keep pushing it. Keep stretching upwards with your chest. And you can start to move your torso backwards a little, but only if you don't have any discomfort in your waist. Okay, move back to the middle. And relax a little. So the point is to elongate the torso as much as possible. And in that direction, when it's the longest, then you can start to try to reach down for your heels or for the back of your thighs. So the back of your thighs first and then your knees. You can do it in one direction and then the other, or you can do it in both if you are comfortable with it. So tilt your pelvis backwards, flex your buttocks, start stretching upwards. Try to make your body as long as possible. And you can move a little bit downwards. You can try to twist your body and try to reach one heel. Move back to the middle, try to reach the other. Move back to the middle and try to reach both. You don't need to, you can keep pressing your buttocks if that's more comfortable to you. And slowly, with the help of your own body, get back into the middle, sit down on your heels, and bend forward. Bow down. First, just relax a little. Now, try to breathe in your stomach. And as you breathe in your stomach, you can feel it massaging the area around the waist. And now grab the ground with your palms. And try moving your sitting bones backwards a little. So try to stretch your spine in two directions at once. Slowly let go. Arrive into hands and knees. Stretch your legs. Plank. And from here, Ashtangasana. Put down your knees, chest and chin. Bhujangasana. The last one. And push up into mountain. And from here, step behind your hands and arrive into sitting, comfortable Dandasana. Push down your heels, pull towards yourself, push forward the area behind your big toes, move your shoulders back and down, hands can be on the thighs, next to your ground, or in the back supporting your body. And from here, do a comfortable forward bend. You can stretch your knees if it's too much for your thighs. And just relax now. Don't try to reach. Grabbing your toes is just a touch. You don't pull yourself ever. And slowly get up. Move your body forward a little. Grab your legs. Push into your back. And as slow as you can, arrive on your back, lying down. Do a very comfortable yoga bridge. Push your legs into the ground. Your hands should be next to your body, palms facing downwards. Breathe in the chest and start to elevate your pelvis. Only elevate it as high as it's comfortable to your waist. Activate your buttocks and your thigh flexors. And slowly put down. Just rest a little. And elevate your legs and stretch them towards the ground. They don't need to be stretched, they just need to be upwards. And as you try to push your legs upwards, you can feel that your waist is lowering to the ground. And I'd like you to do this. So gently push your waist into the ground as you push your legs upwards. And you can move them a little alternately. Okay, slowly relax, put it down. We will do a reverse position. If you wouldn't like to do this for any reason, like injury or something else, then you can just lie in lying down butterfly. You can just rest here comfortably. If you would do this, then come up into candle. Elevate the whole of your upper body and try to reach the sky with your legs. Support your body next to your shoulder blades, or as close to them as possible. Try to focus inwards. Observe your breathing. Relax. And slowly bend your legs, bend your knees, and close your knees to your forehead. Pindasana, heels close to the buttocks. And put down your hands behind your back on the ground. And as slow as you can, vertebrate by vertebrate, start moving back your body. Lie down on your back. And stretch your legs. Now pull back your right leg, put it above your left knee, put your hands to the side, and grab your right leg with your left hand, and try to roll on your left side while looking to your right. This is a relaxing position, so don't use any force. And move back to the middle. Switch sides. So left foot above your right knee. Grab your left leg with your right hand and roll to the side. And move back to the middle. Pull up your legs, elevate them, grab them with your hands, and try to pull up your forehead next to your knees. Make sure that your shoulders are relaxed. And go back, but keep your arms around your legs, and you can roll your body to the side. Massage the area around the sacrum. And slowly put down your legs. Roll to the side. And then slowly sit up. Find a comfortable something you can sit on. This can be anything, a pillow or a yoga brick or books. Try to find a very comfortable cross-legged position, which is most comfortable to you. Move your shoulders back and down. Put your arms on your hands, palms facing upwards on your thighs. Pull back your chin a little and stretch upwards with the top of your head as if you were hung by a string. And close your eyes. And breathe. Observe your breathing. Don't wander off. Keep your focus here. And we will do alternate nostril breathing. If you know it, then you can start doing it. If not, then you can come with me. Elevate your right hand. Put your index and middle finger in the middle of your forehead. And we will use our ring finger to close our left nostril and thumb to close our right nostril. First blow out all air, and then close your right and breathe in the left. Then switch, breathe out on the right, breathe in the right, switch, breathe out on the left. Inhale on the left, switch, exhale on the right. Inhale on the right, exhale on the left. Keep doing this in your own rhythm. Always switch sides after an inhale. Do one more full circle, and then stop, put down your hand, and return to your natural breathing. Observe what's inside of you. This calmness, peace. Keep this inner focus and get ready for Shavasana. Put away your pillow or brick and lie down on your back. Your legs should be at least a hip width spread. Let your foot fall to the sides. Your hands should be next to your body, palms facing upwards. And try to feel your whole body all at once. And with every exhale, let go of every force, of every will to move them, to hold them. Let the ground hold your weight. Every exhale, let yourself over to the ground. Relax every part, legs, hips, hands, arms, shoulders, torso, neck, and face. Your whole body is completely relaxed. And just notice your breathing for a while. Your breathing is soft, continuous, without effort. The transition into exhale from inhale is transparent, barely noticeable. If you find yourself wandering off, then just bring yourself back to watching your breathing. And then gently let go of observing your breathing and just rest, relax for however long you want. Thank you for practicing with me.